get this squared away. Let me try and get right. What's up, good people? Hey, let's see if we can get some people in here. Just a quick check in. Just a midday. See what y'all up to. Hey, y'all gonna have to bear with me right now. Hey, this is my first one on the phone. What up? What up? What up? What's going on there, SoCal? What's up, bruh? How's it going? Hey man, we got some of your weather out here right now. Hey man, you see the sun shining. Uh, yeah man, it's a nice day out here today. Started off kind of gloomy, but it's a good one. You know, let's see. We got some people joining in right now, so we'll give it a little bit. Um, how you doing, Grace? What's up? Yeah, man, I'm on my lunch break, so I had to get out here. I mean, it's a nice day right now, so I was like, man, shoot, let me get out here, and I just been super busy, like crazy busy. So I'm just trying to keep y'all in the loop, see what y'all got going on. But I'm gonna just do a quick check in, kind of show y'all around what's going on in the lawn. I know my garden community. I have got something for y'all that y'all have not seen. And I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm working on the video for it. Just know garden community video for what I'm about to show you is coming. I will release a full video on it. Y'all know how I like to put my productions together. So I will be doing that, but I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta show it to y'all. So garden community, I got something for y'all too. So this is gonna be a all-inclusive lawn and garden quick check-in, quick live. Just show y'all what I got going on, and it's a good day out here. Uh, oh yeah, that's good. You need that good slow rain if you just put down seed. Yeah, you need that good slow rain. We actually got a good rain last night, and also last night, and we got a good rain this morning. So yeah, that was good. You should be straight. You need that rain if you got seed for that germination. Normally, that's the hardest part is trying to keep enough water on it so that you get that good germination. But yeah, that's good. What y'all got going on? What else y'all see? We got 9 people in here. What else y'all got going on? Hey man, we've actually been we've been going through a little bit of a drought, to be honest with you. I've been seeing some first signs of like drought stress because it's not heat, it's just drought stress. I've got one area in the back that it's the first one to show it. Like it's got a lot of it's heavily compacted, and it's also got a lot of rock in the area. So it gets full sun most of the day, and it just dries out. It's the first ones to show it. Grace, how do I make these come back? Do I use a striper on my mower? Yes, I do use a striper on my mower. Not all the time. I don't stripe all the time. As right now, if y'all follow me on IG, you saw the pictures and everything that I posted from a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks ago, no, week and a half ago now. I had an event at my place on the lawn, and that week I striped all that week in preparation for that event. So them stripes they were sick. But right now I have not used a roller since. That's because I'm kind of letting the yard recover. I did go. I mean, I don't like to stripe all the time for that reason. It is kind of tough on the lawn, especially if you're using the big league. The big league long run is heavy. So I only stripe every now and then. Maybe I'll strike for a week or two, and then I'll take about another 2 weeks off. Summertime, I really don't strike during the summertime, especially if it's hot and dry. So I'll just kind of let the lawn, just kind of let it be and recover. At the end of the day, it's all about having a healthy lawn. We love the stripes. The stripes are amazing, but at the end of the day, you want your lawn to be as healthy as possible. And right now, mine is in recovery from that event. But that rain that we got last night, I mean, it's looking good right now. All right, rabbits. Yes, I do have an issue with rabbits. And when I get back to my garden, you're gonna see what I did because of that. So yeah, I do have an issue with rabbits. Squirrels also. I got a lot of squirrels in my backyard. What's going on, Vince? Hey man, I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm gonna just give a quick check in, show y'all the lawn and the garden, what I got going on. I've been super busy, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a video out this week like I normally do. So I just want to give y'all some content and check in with y'all. Let me see what you had over there. They destroyed. Oh yeah. So I will be honest, man. Like my my KGB and um, tall fescue that I've got in the back over the winter. I mean, the rabbits almost ate it all the way down to the crowns. It was some areas that are like just they were almost bare. Like you could barely see the crowns of the plant in like big sections. But all of it came back. I mean, it's came back thick and lush, and it's looking good. But yeah, we do. Rabbits will go to town. But right now, like during the spring, I don't really notice it because the grass is growing so fast and it's growing so much. They could be eating it, but it's not noticeable. I really noticed it during the winter when the grass really wasn't growing. But yeah, that's about it. All right, so we got a couple people in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this little tour started. Let me see if I can make this work. Yeah, man, I've got a lot of rabbits and squirrels. Well, I've got more squirrels than I do rabbits, but I've got enough rabbits, honestly. All right, so yeah, let's get ready to jump into this thing, and I'm going to flip around, get ready to show y'all. So we're gonna start in the front yard, and we're just gonna work our way around back. If this will flip around. All right, cool. So, all right, y'all. This is the front yard. And as you can see, this is one of the areas out here. It always just kind of gives me problems. You can actually see a little bit of disease starting to sink in just a little bit, but not that bad. I'm not really worried about it. Um, but yeah, this is the front yard. Um, we're looking good. Uh, we're looking real good. So do I have an in-ground sprinkler system? I do for the backyard. For my front yard, I do not. I'll actually come out here and show y'all what I have, and I'm gonna be doing a video on that also. How you can get almost a in-ground system without actually doing all the hard work. So yeah, this is front yard. Front yard is looking pretty good. I have no complaints about where we're at right now in the front yard. It's looking good out here. Everything's pretty lush. You can see from my last video, flower beds and all of that is nice and cleaned up. Stuff is growing. Um, Front yard is glowing right now. And this is, I have been using the Yard Mastery Triple 12 on the front yard. That's what we've been working with here. And then take you out here to the Parkway Strip. Parkway Strip is in full effect. Right now you can see this is GCI, turf type tall fescue mixed with Kentucky Blue Bank. So yeah, this was a full renovation that I did on this area last year. and it came in good. Color is spot on. Everything is good. So Grace, that is intentionally actually. See, this is a little tip. Everybody, the first thing they love to do in the spring is get their edges crisp and sharp. I am the exact opposite. I normally go about a month or three, or at least 3 weeks. I've been cutting almost a month now. I actually let my edges get thick and overgrown. The edges are going to take a beating when it comes time for summer. The concrete's going to get hot, the concrete's going to hold heat, so your edges are going to take a beating. I let my edges get overgrown and thick as possible, so that way that I will cut them back here shortly before the summer heat hits. But I want to drive those roots as deep as possible on these edges, so I let my edges get overgrown. That is intentional. So that's a quick tip that I like to do, and it just helps my edges survive. So that's kind of why I do that. Yeah, but they do look sloppy. You are right. The only thing is, it's just intentionally sloppy for me. Um, Other little area, this is the same Kentucky Blue Bank, and also Kentucky Blue Bank mixed with the GCI. So same as my strip up front. Let me check. I saw a couple of comments come in. Yeah, I'm actually in between battery and gas. I actually need to get me a new trimmer right now. Um, and I'm tossed. I'm actually gonna go to a dealer today and maybe pick one up. And I'm kind of in between if I'm gonna go gas or battery. So I don't know quite yet. I can't fully answer that one yet. It just depends on if you're just maintaining 1 yard and it's just your lawn. I think you're good with battery, especially if you don't have a lot of edging or trimming that you need to do. I think battery is a good option. It's like it's they've came so far in the production. So yeah, they've came so far in the production of battery powered and the lasting and how much power you get out of them. I'm actually considering going battery. It's just a lot less headache, to be honest with you. You just make sure a battery is charged, pop the battery in there, and go for it. I'm debating. I'm highly debating going. I've been a gas man, always been a gas man, but I'm really debating on going battery. So we'll see. Haven't decided quite yet. All right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I agree. Like, yeah, if you've only got if you're just taking care of your one lawn, yeah, I think battery is an option. All right. So now let's roll over. I'm gonna roll over to the test plot, the famous test plot, and this is what we're looking like in the test plot. Oof. Yo, when I say this, Mountain View seed. Mm, this is the Mountain View lateral spread, turf type tall fescue. It is spot on, people. That's I can't complain at all with this. I am using Pro Peak over here. I've been using the 1704. Um, no, I've been using the 1358. That's what I've been using all this season. 1358 has been going down here. I'm about to switch to the uh, I can't remember what the analysis is on the other one. I think it's a 7 something 14 that they've got. backing down on my nitrogen. So everything that I'm doing in my lawn right now, I'm starting to back down on my nitrogen and increase my potassium. Yeah, bruh. Hey man, that it is thick. It is lush. You can see the footprints. I actually applied some humic and everything yesterday. You can still see my footprints in it from yesterday from that application. Man, it is amazing. Um, and the oh, and those are my just now footprints. It's lush. So this is the area that I just put in. This is just the blue bank. This is the only. This is 100% blue bank Kentucky bluegrass. What I am starting to do is I'm actually going to cut this down, and I'm gonna get this down to about probably down to about an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches. And I'm gonna use my little manual reel mower on this. It has filled in amazing. I have some pictures before what this looked like coming out of winter, and it looked absolutely terrible. This is probably the worst area of the lawn. So, um, yeah, that is the front yard. Everything in the front yard is doing good. No complaints here at all on the front yard. Everything is looking good. So what we are going to do now, we're gonna venture on. We're gonna stay on the lawn real quick, and everything's going good in the lawn in the front. No complaints. Like I said, front yard, I am using the Yard Mastery Triple 12 on my main area, and I am using Pro Pete. I'll be using both of the Pro Pete fertilizers over on the test plot. And let's get ready to step into the backyard. See what we got going on. If it my camera, I'll flip around. Boom. So here is the backyard. We are looking golden back here. You can kind of see the little spot right here that I've got. That is where the bar was set up during the event. This area here probably received the most foot traffic during the event. We kind of had a picture taking grass wall that was right here. So it's still under some recovery for that area. And then, like I said, the spot here, that's where our bar was set up. So it got a lot of foot traffic. Of course, it was, you come to our event, there's going to be a lot of foot traffic at the bar. But everything else is recovering well. And then you can see like kind of this line through here was basically the walkway from the the walkway from all the tables and everything were set up in the back. All right. Yeah, that mountain view seed is amazing. There's no doubt at all that I will be continuing to use that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that up in Brooklyn, New York. Hey, I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, this is the backyard. This is how we're looking. Uh, the backyard is, I, I have zero complaints right now. As far as fertilizer in the back, I am using uh, the protein, which is from Pete over at GCI Turf Services. Um, I am using that fertilizer back here in the back, and it is, whew, it looks good. Y'all can see it. I mean, it's looking amazing. The tall fescue has came in really well this spring. It was a lot more Kentucky bluegrass leading into it, but now that that tall fescue has really picked up. Um, so I can't complain about the back. I mean, the back is looking good. Everything is filling in. It's nice and thick. It's lush. Uh, I mean, this is. I mean, I can't complain at all about this. My height of cut is at 3 inches right now. I plan to keep it there. Last year I was cutting up around 4 1/4, but as you can see, all my trees and everything I have back here is quite shaded. So I had a lot of disease pressure. I am trying to reduce that, so I'm going to have a lower height of cut with, and hopefully just get more airflow to help with that disease pressure. So next thing, as you can see, I have now added in some new flowers and everything that are going into my landscape bed back here. It has been plain and empty for some time, but we are now addressing that. So as you can see back here, boom, little fire nice dahlias that's coming up. And by the way, we had a lot of wind over the weekend, so I've been gradually just trying to clean all this stuff up. We've got some more dahlias here coming up. So we are going to have some flowers. Oh, I hadn't noticed this. We got little blooms coming in already on this one. Huh. Hadn't noticed that. That's new. But yes, I have those all through the back. Couple of dahlias, a couple different types of lilies. Um, yeah, we've got a number of things that are planted back here, and I'm happy to see. I'll be happy when everything starts coming up, and just getting to see how everything's gonna fill in. And back here, this corner has filled in amazing. This is probably the thinnest area of the lawn. As you can see, I mean, it's still a little thin in here, but for it to have this much full coverage already and it's still filling in, I'm happy with it. No complaints at all. So at this point, it's time for my garden community. Um, that's the lawn. Let me know if you got any questions, anything about the lawn. That's kind of where we're at. I do have some more videos that are going to be coming. I'll get into a little bit more detail on the fertilizers and stuff, just some more of my opinions. But at this point, you've seen the results. Like, those are the 3 fertilizers I've been using. I'm doing some testing for you guys so y'all can see exactly what I'm using, show y'all my results, give you my take on it, my opinion, um, and you can take it with a grain of salt. One thing that I do say is it's not necessarily about which fertilizer is exactly the best, but it's the fertilizer that's best for you. So get your soil test, figure out what you need, feed your lawn and your soil what it needs. That's why I really believe getting a soil test will help lead you in that right direction. And figure out which fertilizer is going to work the best for you. That's the best fertilizer out there. A lot of people ask, "Can what's the best fertilizer? What's the best?" It's the best one that fits your budget, fits whatever you're looking for, fits what your soul needs. Make sure you're addressing that, and make sure you've got some, like, whatever micronutrients and stuff are in there. Those are always plus. Any kind of bios that doesn't have a lot of fillers in it. Some biochar is not bad. Um, any chicken manures, like those kind of things. None of those things are bad if you can get them in a fertilizer, but you don't have to have them. But they're always good things to have. I do recommend having. So that's the lawn. If nobody has anything else on the lawn, we are Nobody saw that until I pointed it out. um, whatever area around the big trees. Uh, um, that's not covered in grass. Okay, if you're talking about, let me see which area of the lawn you're talking about. So if you're talking about, so we're gonna roll to the garden now. If you're talking about this big area around the tree with nothing here, this is, I actually had intended to put flowers and stuff in here, but this is now going to turn into a garden space because I have nowhere else to put all of the things that we have for the garden. And everybody, this is what we're looking like for the raised bed. It is done. It is in the ground. As we were just talking about, I have a lot of rabbits back here, a number of squirrels. So I had to find a way to have the best chance to eat my own groceries before all the critters do. So this is what we're looking like in the garden. I did install this cage, which is pretty easy to use. It just slides up, folds back, and now I've got access to my garden. Um, so like I said, I do have a full video that will be coming out with this entire process on all of this. So yeah, that's kind of how it folds back. Gives me access to my garden. We got some good rain last night and this morning, and we are growing. We growing our own groceries. So we've got onions. We've got onions here. Y'all know my nemesis. You know onions are definitely my nemesis. So we've got some onions, um, basil. No, not basil. Maybe spinach. I don't know. I forgot what these were. I think they're spinach though. I think those are romaine along the back. Those two are romaine. Green peppers are here. Squash. Green peppers is over there. Another pepper and arugula all through here, which they are growing, looking good. Another squash and green pepper here, and another romaine. We've got some garlic that's starting to come up. Garlic is all down this side and around my edges. And we had a bunch of carrots that were in there. They just don't seem to be surviving. Turf kind of told me, he was like, yeah, I think you waited too late to transplant uh, my carrots. So it is what it is. So I'll go ahead and open up the other side. So boom, that's how it opens up. Y'all know I'm a Carolina boy. Gotta have these collards. Gotta have the collards. Man, you talking about some good greens. So that's Champ, by the way. That's what I call him. As you can see, it's bigger than. Oh no, this one here is catching up. But Champ is right there. He's the only one that's been named so far. Greens are looking good. We actually have Butter King lettuce, which is in there. We've got some bunching onions here, just some scallions. They're hanging on, looking okay. I think this is, yeah, those are Butter King. This is Butter Crunch lettuce. A nice row of carrots here. Carrots have been doing great. There, those are Georgia collards. These are Morris headings, which I started a little later than the other ones that I have over there. And these are some more lettuce. Can't remember which ones those are either. I think those are Butter King also, lettuce in there. But that's what we're looking like in the garden. I've got a bunch more starts that are over here. I'm going to be running some experiments with a couple of products, some hydrotane and also some cider grow. So that's why I've got so many of these potted up. so I can compare which ones I've put in, which ones I've used which products on. So got some green peppers, some habaneros, and some sweet peppers. So that's what this area has turned into. Yep, give it a try. I've actually, in my video, I will give credit to who kind of inspired me for the cage. It was another YouTuber that kind of had this something similar, and I kind of took that and made it my own and kind of modified it a little bit. Um, but yeah, this is what the garden is looking like, and I'll slide over here and show you the remaining portion of the garden. So we've got tomatoes. These are the Cherokee purple tomatoes. Some spinach just potted up in there along with those, and some more tomatoes, collards, and a couple of more lettuce that I'm actually going to move over into the garden where I've got a little bit more space. So these are the remaining things from the garden. Yeah, so that's the remaining stuff from the garden that I've got to get into the ground. And yeah, that's the tour. Like that is where we're at. That is what we're looking like around here at Elevated Lawnscapes headquarters. Um, Hope y'all have enjoyed this little quick tour. That's just kind of an update. That's where we're at. That's what the lawn's looking like. Garden is growing. Everything is growing right now. I have no complaints. I will say I have been busy uh, between the lawn and also the garden. It's definitely kept me busy. But things are getting kind of settled in a little bit, especially with the lawn and the garden. So now that I've almost got uh, everything in the ground, let me get this here so I don't have to keep holding it. But yeah, now that I've kind of got everything in the ground, I've got the raised bed set up. Only thing I need to do is I've got some grow bags that just came yesterday. That's where I'll be putting the tomatoes, and I'll finish getting those into those grow bags. And I've got a couple of other collards that are going to go in those grow bags solo. And at that point, we'll be good. And then I can just manage, try to keep the bugs and the critters and insects out of it, and we're gonna get ready to put some of that grocery on a plate, and that's what I'm ready for. A lot of like everything that we have is started from seed. Nothing was store bought as far as from starts. Drop seeds for everything that is back there, and it's definitely been a good journey. Just seeing things go from the beginning to from a seed to now, like you've got. I mean, those greens. I mean, it's crazy, crazy with the greens. Uh, so yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I got a couple more minutes before I get back on to the job. Um, Let me know if y'all got any questions, anything y'all need to know. Did you do that DIY? The cage is DIY. I did that myself. It's just PVC and um, chicken wire. That's really all it is. PVC and chicken wire. Use some zip ties to hold the chicken wire up there. In my video, I will link to the YouTuber that inspired me to do that, and yeah, that's about it. Actually, the UPS man just told me I got 2 packages coming, and I think I know what it is. It's more fertilizer. It is definitely more fertilizer. Um, like I said, I'm switching up. I actually got one here that no stress blend from Yard Mastery that came this morning. We got 2 packages right here. Let me grab this.
I didn't know if you wanted me to sit it right here. I didn't want to mess up your flow.
Nah, that's cool, man.
Take it easy.
All right,
Enjoy the rest of your day.
yep, have a good one.
You too.
So as y'all saw, that's more packages coming, and one of them is from GCI, and the other one is from, where is that one from? What is it? Yeah, I don't even know what the other package is. um, I know what's in the one from Pete. I appreciate that. Nice quick shipping. I actually just ordered that on Monday, I think, and today's Wednesday, and it's already here. So I appreciate that, Pete, with the quick shipping. Um, so I will be using that product, and I'll let y'all know what it is with my fungicide applications. And it's almost time for that, people. Make sure you're looking and you're paying attention to the lawn. It may be about time to start getting your preventative fungicide treatments out. It is, temperatures are rising, humidity is rising. So if you're seeing, which I'm seeing a little bit here and there in my lawn, I will be getting my preventative fungicides out probably here in the next couple of weeks. So make sure y'all are looking for that. As y'all know from our recap video, I was blasted with Pythium last year. So I do have, which is why I'm having a lower height of cut in my backyard. Let me wait till UPS leaves. So that is why I'm having a lower height of cut in my backyard. I'm trying to increase that airflow, trying to reduce the disease pressure. So make sure you're looking for that. I do have a new product that I'll be using to try to help with that, which is going to be a phosphite. I was talking with Matt Martin about that and just kind of letting him know how much of an issue I was having with Pythium. So he did recommend, he was like, hey, you might want to start putting some phosphites out when, as soon as you get into those troubled areas or high disease pressure times of the year. So that time is almost here. So I'm getting my products ready. I'm not real big on adding a lot of products to my lawn, but if it's going to help me have to not do a full renovation or not lose 70% of my lawn due to a disease, I'm definitely going to be putting down the preventative, and I'm definitely going to be using that new product. So if y'all don't have anything else, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this quick little update, and I'll give it a minute, see if anybody has anything before I get out of here. And yeah, this is gonna be it. I'm glad we got the rain, but I'm glad it's back sunny. Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo to y'all. Have a turf and tacos to my KOTG crew. Turf and tacos is a must today. I know I'm gonna be having me some later. All right, good people. As I always say, hey, if you're trying to have those immaculate lawns or garden, just know we working. Y'all have a good one. All right, so how you end this?